I don't know what that means. He won.
By a thousandth of a second.
Yeah, that's the difference between winning and losing. Jan won.
Jan. Look, he stumbles in front of the camera. He's not press ready. He's not confident. The whole idea of this thing, Jack, it hangs on one of these two kids' shoulders. Maddie's a millionth of a second behind. I mean, who cares? He is ultimately our best pick when you take him out into the world.
At this moment, all the drivers were waiting for the race results. Unexpectedly, the team executives wanted to change the outcome. But in the end, under Coach Jack's insistence, the official results were finally announced. Originally, Jan wasn't even considered the main contender in this elimination race. At the start, he was so nervous that he dropped to 5th place. But soon, relying on his gaming experience, he kept overtaking his opponents. By the second lap, Jan had already climbed to 3rd place. The top two were both very strong, but on the third to last lap, Jan successfully passed into 2nd place. Entering the final lap, Jan unleashed all his focus and skill. He stuck right behind the leader. Then at the very last corner, he quickly plotted an overtaking line. Both cars crossed the finish line at almost the same time. The gap was incredibly small. They had to wait for the announcement of the final winner. Coach Jack reviewed the finish line replay and finally confirmed that Jan was the victor. At last, Jan had stepped onto the path of becoming a real racing driver. But to officially join the team, he first had to obtain a racing license from the FIA. That meant he had to compete in the European Series. He needed at least a 4th place finish or better. However, his very first professional race ended in disaster. At the start of the race, all the cars accelerated. Jan was quickly left behind in 8th place by top teams. He was nervous, trying hard to steady his breathing. Finally, he focused and prepared to overtake. But then the car in front of him had a tire blowout, filling the track with smoke and distracting Jan. He dropped back to 9th place. It was his first pro race, and he wasn't yet used to it. When he made his first pit stop for fuel,
it's much easier with a joystick, isn't it? Woo. Hey, listen to me. Keep it together out there, all right? Yeah, Lee. I don't want you to oversteer, all right? I want you to keep it together.
He returned to the track in 13th place. From the right side, he accelerated and overtook. Using his gaming instincts, Jan climbed back up to 8th place. He drove steadily, even managing to overtake the toughest Kappa team, pushing into the top 4. Coach thought they could just hold the position and secure the racing license with ease.
Where do you think you're going, amateur? All right, watch out for Kappa. He's coming on your outside. This guy plays dirty. Watch out for that.
I'm gonna nerf you, gamer.
4 back. 3 back.
But Kappa deliberately rear-ended Jan, causing his car to skid out of control. Because of that crash, Jan finished last and lost the race. With little professional experience, Jan suffered a crushing defeat in his debut. Fortunately, his team comforted him. Jan learned from the experience, training harder on his endurance and willpower. But in the second race, his radio communication broke down, leaving him disconnected. He finished 23rd, another loss. The third race, he placed 17th. The fourth race, he improved to 8th. Through his hard work, his results kept improving. But only one race remained. Jan needed at least 4th place to earn his license. At the start of the final race, Kappa forced him wide, nearly making him lose control. His car's exterior was damaged, but thankfully the performance wasn't affected.